The thing about learning in the gospel is that at different stages of your life, you're going to be ready to learn a new thing, even though you've heard the story many times before, or you've seen the symbol many times before. And so here we are 9 years later, and our ideas about temples and everything has a deeper understanding. And so we just wanted to share a little bit about that. So the temple 9 years later still is symbol. It's a symbol of something, but figuring out what that means is very important. And one thing that you have to keep in mind when you're learning about gospel principles is that the Lord will enlighten your mind about something, and you have to be ready to grab onto the new information that He gives you. Anciently, temples were, when you think about the tabernacle during Moses' time, it was put there for a people that couldn't handle a certain amount of information, and so they had to be given a lesser law, something more simplified. So they were given this tabernacle, and every single piece of that building was very symbolic, and every little piece of the law of Moses was very symbolic, and all of it pointed towards what the temple is about. And it's really about returning to Heavenly Father's presence. Just like Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden, the idea is that we are to return back to His presence, to be forgiven. Because of the fall, we are no longer in His presence and are considered as dead. And when we are in His presence, we're considered alive. And so the whole idea is to get back to that alive state. And it involves us repenting. It involves us being purified and being meek and conforming our lives to God. That's why in Matthew, in the Sermon on the Mount, the Lord is talking about how the meek shall inherit the earth, and all of that, and the poor. And He's talking about the poor in heart, or people that are humble enough to give their all complete to Heavenly Father, to Christ. And so anyway, that's what the symbolism is. And it's about how to return to His presence.
Is there excellent source material on entering into the presence of the Lord? Yes, the Book of Mormon shows numerous examples of people who attained this while on this side of the veil. The Book of Mormon gives great detail on what leads up to this meeting with Christ. Enjoy coloring posters while you listen to the Book of Mormon. How many people in the record can you find who entered into the rest of the Lord? These are $2.50 each and make a great stocking stuffer. There are 17 to choose from. Symbols that point to Christ. Digital downloads are easy peasy. Go to drawingonsymbols.etsy.com.